Well, hi, all my friends. Oh, happy hump day. um, let's see here. We are in the book of Amos, and I'm going to read that in just a minute. Prayers going out to all the people that are suffering in any disaster areas. I'm thinking about Houston, about people in Florida that are freaking out about Irma coming, and rightfully so. Cat 5, 185 sustained winds coming their way. Then you get all the fires in Montana, Oregon, South Dakota being affected, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, the smoke and everything. It's just crazy, okay, what's going on there. You have earthquakes in Soda Springs, Idaho, now at least 100, okay, small earthquakes going off, 120 miles south of Yellowstone, okay. Why they're going off, I don't know. It's really hilly there. It's mountainous, I think, area. So wherever there's mountains, there's going to be earthquakes. But I think that's a whole new can of worms. Okay, I don't think they've ever had that kind of activity there, especially not a 5.3 earthquake. And we've had them all around the Ring of Fire. And so, that's going on. So anyway, that's where my thinking is this morning anyhow. So my prayers going out to those people. Prayers for, our subscribers. Prayers for Thomas. Tommy's got an infected leg. If you'd keep him in your prayer, I would appreciate that. And, just keep each other in prayer and keep praying. Keep praying for the United States, for our president, for all this hoopla with North Korea, and and it's serious stuff. I mean, we got the military complex already engaged in their war games. Okay, already knowing what they're going to do. So that's concerning. Just keep each other in prayer. That would be great. Okay, we're in the book of Amos, so chapter 3 is the necessity of God's judgments against Israel. Okay, so hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of earth, therefore I will punish you for all of your iniquities. Can two walk together except that they be agreed? Such a famous line. Will a lion roar in the forest when he has no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord hath not done it? Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he will revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord God has spoken, who cannot but prophesy? Publish in the places of Ashdod, and in the places in the land of Egypt, and say, assemble yourselves upon the mountains of Samaria, and behold the great tumults in the midst thereof, and the oppressed in the midst thereof. For they know not to do right, saith the Lord, who store up violence and robbery in their palaces. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, an adversary there shall be even around about the land, and he shall bring down thy strength from thee, and thy palaces shall be spoiled. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out the mouth of the lion 2 legs or a piece of an ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken out, that dwelleth in Samaria in the corner of a bed, and in Damascus in a couch. So a remnant will be left. Hear ye, and testify in the house of Jacob, saith the Lord God, the God of hosts, that in the day that I shall visit the transgressions of Israel upon him, I will also visit the altars of Bethel, and the horns of the altar shall be cut off and fall to the ground. And I will smite the winter house with the summer house, and the houses of ivory shall perish, and the great house shall have an end, saith the Lord. Chapter 4. Israel reproved for oppression, for idolatry, and for their incorruptibleness. Hear this word, ye kin of Bashan, that are in the mountains of Samaria, which oppress the poor, which crush the needy, which say to their masters, bring and let us drink. The Lord God hath sworn by his holiness that, lo, the days shall come upon you, that he will take you away with hooks, and with prosperity, and with fish hooks. And ye shall go out of the breaches, every cow at which is before her, and ye shall cast them into the palace, saith the Lord. Come to Bethel and transgress. At Gilgal multiply transgressions, bring your sacrifices every morning in your tithes after 3 years, and offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving with leaven, and proclaim and publish free offerings, for this liketh you, O children of Israel, saith the Lord. I have given you cleanliness of teeth in all of your cities, and want of bread in all your places, yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord. I have also withholden the rain from you, and there were yet 3 months to the harvest, and I caused it to rain upon the city, and caused it to rain upon another city, and one piece was rained upon, and a piece upon it rained not withered. So 2 or 3 cities wandered unto one city to drink water, and there were not satisfied, yet ye have not returned unto me, saith the Lord. I have smitten you with blasting and mildew, and when your gardens and your vineyards and your fig trees and your olive trees increase, the palmer wood devour them, yet have not returned unto me. You have not returned unto me, saith the Lord. I have sent you pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men I have slain with the sword, taken away your horses. I have made the stink of your camps to come up to your nostrils. Yet you have not returned unto me, saith the Lord. I have overthrown some of you. God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, as ye were as a firebrand plucked out of the burning. Yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord. Therefore thus will I do unto thee, O Israel. And because I will do this unto thee, prepare to meet thy God, O Israel. For lo, he that formeth the mountains, and createth the wind, and declared unto man that is thought, maketh morning darkness, and treadeth upon the high places of the earth. The Lord, the God of hosts, is his name. Chapter 5. Hear ye the word I have taken up against you in even a lamentation, O house of Israel. The virgins of Israel is fallen, she shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to raise her up. For thus saith the Lord God, the city that went out by 1,000 shall leave 100, and which went forth by 100 shall leave 10 to the house of Israel. For thus saith the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and you shall live. But seek not Bethel, or enter into Gilead, and pass not to Beersheba, for Gilgal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught. Seek the Lord, and you shall live, lest he break out like a fire in the house of Joseph, and devour it, and there be none to quench it in Bethel. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood, leave off righteousness in the earth. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars in Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters and the sea, that poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. To strengthen the spoiled against the strong, so that the spoil shall come up against the fortress. They that hate him, that rebuke in a gate, that abhor him, and speaketh uprightly. For so much therefore as your treading is upon the poor, and you take from him the burdens of wheat, you have built houses of hewn stone, but you shall not dwell in them. You have planted pleasant vineyards, but you shall not drink wine from them. For I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins. They afflict the just, they take a bribe, they turn aside the poor in the gate from their right. Therefore the prudent shall keep silent in that time, for it is an evil time. Seek good, not evil, that you may live, so that the Lord God of hosts shall be with you, as you have spoken. Hate the evil, love the good. Establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord saith thus, Wailing shall be in the streets, and they shall say in the highways, Alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandmen in the morning, and such are the skillful of lamentations to wailing. And all the vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness, not light. And if man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and not brightness in it? I despise your feast days. I will not smell of your solemn assemblies. Although you offer me burnt offerings and meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat breast. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy voils. But let judgments run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have you offered unto me sacrifices and offering in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But you have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and your Chichon, and your images, the star of your God, which you made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith the Lord, whose name is the God of hosts. And that ends the reading for today. We'll start on chapter 6 next time. So I hope that you have a blessed day. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.